Kate, from the first time we met, I quickly knew that you were unlike anyone I'd ever met before. And though we had known each other at the time for such a brief moment, it was like our souls had known each other for a lifetime. It only took a 5-hour drive through a snowstorm to get to you that day, but I can say it was the best trip I've ever made.
Rick. As cliche as it sounds, when we first started talking a little over 3 years ago, I never thought it would lead to us standing here today. But after months of texting back and forth, you finally made the trip out to see me in Vermont in one of the worst snowstorms that I can remember. And before the weekend was over, we were already trying to figure out when we could see each other again.
I think the thing I admire most about Kate is the way she is able to find the good in every moment and every person. She has so much love in her heart and shares it openly with everyone around her. And I'm so happy today that you have found someone who loves you with the same fierceness that you love others.
We have recounted the story about how we met to one another hundreds of times, and since that day we met, I always hoped that today would be part of that story. You are undoubtedly more than I could have ever asked for, and I'm so lucky to not only call you my best friend, but now also my wife.
Then, just a month later, our whole lives were turned upside down as COVID made its way into the US. I remember feeling scared, not knowing what the next few months would look like. The only thing that I knew for sure is that I didn't want to go through any of it without you. On my hardest days, when I came home feeling defeated, you were there to build me back up. Coming home to you made it feel like the weight of the world had melted away at the doorstep.
Seeing and hearing how you value and cherish each other is a blessing for all of us to see and celebrate tonight. Rick, I am honored to have you as my new son-in-law, now officially, and thrilled that you are Kate's person. Kate, dear daughter, I am so very grateful and joyous you have found and chosen your special person. It fills my heart to see you so in love and happy.
You are both the funniest and the hungriest girl that I've ever met, and I promise to never let your joyous spirit falter and to always let you order way more food than necessary. You are patient when I often am not, and your joy for life reminds me there are things more important than whatever sports team I'm rooting for at the moment.
Since the day I met you, you have supported my every dream and aspiration, given me the confidence to try things I never would have done by myself. I know our lives will be full of challenges and moments that will test our patience and our sanity. And though I might not yet know what those challenges are, I promise to always be on your team.
My favorite thing about you, Kate, is I love the way that you love me. I've never doubted for a moment how you feel about me, and you make sure that I feel loved each and every day. As we embark on this journey through life together, I promise to always be by your side through all the joyous and challenging moments we have ahead.
I promise to never take for granted the kind, compassionate, hilarious, and loving man that you are. I promise to love you wholeheartedly and to do everything that I can to remind you of that love every day.
I promise to listen for as long as it takes until you feel heard, and I promise always to be your biggest fan and to encourage you to achieve anything you want in this life. Lastly, I promise to always take care of your kind heart and to love you with all of mine.
And while I know I cannot promise to be perfect, I do promise to try to be the best partner that I can, because I know that the life that we will get to build together will be so much better than anything that we could do alone. Rick, I love you more than anything, and I can't wait to be your wife.
Mazel tov, you may kiss the bride.
though there are valleys and mountains, lows and highs in any relationship, I truly believe that both of you together have a strong foundation of love and respect to continue building your life together.
A few years ago, Kate sent me a quote that said, "Do you ever look at your best friend and think somebody's going to be so in love with you someday?"
And Kate, when things get hectic and stressful, like being understaffed on your unit, always remember you have a solid rock to lean on at home.
May your love carry you easily for life and always remind you to find the good. Cheers.